Yeah, one of the things we've learned in the last year, right, is when we acquired West Highland Support Services last year, and now we've launched our Market Data Solutions platform. We historically, as an infrastructure provider, we had kind of a narrower view into our customers' trading plants end to end. But we were always missing a piece, which was, we took care of the infrastructure, but then it was the applications they run on top of that. And that's what's been interesting to me is we've not only gotten a window into solving, it all comes down to cost containment, cost management, right? And we've certainly been able to help on the infrastructure side, but now increasingly with the market data services, we can help on the management of the applications and the commercial management of the market data piece. So it's, we have a wider view into the challenges and the areas where we can help them reduce costs. But it's also been interesting. It's being able to offer more of an end-to-end solution now where it's, broader than just taking care of their infrastructure. It's their full suite of their trading applications and infrastructure and being able to help them out across that trade life cycle and that infrastructure life cycle.
I think that you pretty much nailed it there because market data has become increasingly complex. And as market data continues to grow, there's two things that really grow with that. One is that there's more market data sources and there's increased bandwidth that comes with that. And the second is market data costs continue to increase. So in terms of, bandwidth and how we've been addressing that, we've been scaling with these venues who are launching and ultimately specifically to the U.S. equity option space. So we're continuing to have 100% coverage there. We're continuing to invest in layer one infrastructure that supports these high capacity feeds through 40 gig and 100 gig layer one. But in addition to that, as you've said before, Jeff, it's how do you control these costs? How do you look to contain these costs? And a lot of the services that we provide through the Market Data Services platform gives that insight into what a firm's market data spend is and allows them to make the decisions to, reduce that spend and to reduce the market data fees that are consumed by certain users if they're not being utilized. So I think that's a really important area that firms are starting to hone in on is, where can they address their own costs that are coming into play for these market data feeds?
And the one that's been eye-opening to me is we've been working to build and launch this data usage optimizer product is, the big part of the market data spend is oftentimes it's the users, right? It's the terminal fees. And as, a firm scales and you have more employees and more users, you could have hundreds, thousands of users with hundreds, thousands of market data entitlements. And, keeping track of all that is tough, right? It takes a full-time team. So you have this tool where it'll just reconcile your entitled users against are they actually using the data. And the amount of savings that I've been seeing as we've had customers roll this out is, it's a big chunk of money. It's been substantial. So that's been interesting and eye-opening to me. Again, it's a area that we previously may not have had visibility into or been able to help out at, but now you're seeing tens of thousands of dollars a month, like we said, just by turning off entitlements that people aren't using.
We've had a specific example where a tier one bank has tapped that product for us in order to get that insight. And, for TNS, that's a really important step forward here in our market data services platform because, a tier one bank putting that trust in TNS in order to get visibility into their own market data users shows, our investment into what was the West Highland business when we acquired it, has come full circle into us developing this product and ultimately creating a product that a tier one bank obviously sees a significant amount of value in.
Yeah, and it's not a one-time, point-in-time project, right? It's an ongoing effort to identify and reduce those costs. As employees join or leave firms, as exchanges and trading strategies change, every month we're delivering reports to that bank and saying, hey, here's your menu to work off of. Here's your go-get savings. Just work down this list, turn people off that aren't using these feeds, analyze the usage, and it results in material cost savings relative to the market data spend.